Michael Jackson's in the news again, especially with this sexual assault stuff that's been haunting him for many, many years, even after death. Like, god damn, give the guy a break and his family, y'all. This Michael Jackson's estate faces a major federal lawsuit in 2026 from the Casio siblings, Edward, Dominic, Aldo, and Marie Nicole Porte, who claimed they were sexually abused, groomed by Jackson, and from childhood over 25 years. The siblings allege child sex trafficking and say the estate tried to silence them with 16 million confidential settlement in 2020, but after payments ended in 2025, talks for more compensation failed, prompting this public suit. They describe being brainwashed and manipulated with alcohol, drugs, isolation. The state has dismissed the claims as a money grab, citing the siblings' past public defense of Jackson. A judge has moved the case to private arbitration due to prior agreements. This lawsuit adds to the state's ongoing legal troubles, including 400 million lawsuits from Wade Robson and James Safechuck. An internal dispute like Paris Jackson recently winning a court battle against estate executors. So yeah, they $625,000 unapproved bonus payments with Paris Jackson is going to go straight back to the state. Wade Robson, from what I've heard, man, he's been in this for a long, long time, trying to get that 400 million. Um, yeah, just trying to get that 400 million, especially with the Michael Jackson biopic has grossed approximately 577 million worldwide in its first 3 weeks of release. The state continues to deny allegations, keeping Jackson's legacy under intense scrutiny. So, with the Broadway shows of Michael Jackson, so they're making a boatload of money right now, and that the biopic and everything that goes along with the estate, I could see why they want their share of a cut. Because if you got $16 million and then I don't know what you did over the 5 years, like now you want more. Um, Even though 25-year period, why'd you switch up now? And money could do that to people.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a little, I don't know. To me,
Yeah.
that's a little fishy, a little bit. It's like maybe they started living a lifestyle that they now can't afford and they don't want to give it up. That's my speculation.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know. It's so up and down with that area.
Mhm.
Because it's like on one hand, you have people that come out and say, this never happened. My parents were lying. And then you have some people that come out and say that and then switch up and then switch. So now you don't even know no more. You just like, what's going on?
I mean, that whole documentary, never leaving Neverland, was a whole thing about it. But it just kind of seemed like they weren't talking about the money interests in some people, that the reasons why they were suing him. Because again, his name is huge brand tied to money. If we do this, if we smear his name, we'll get a little check, or it won't even fully go into discovery, into the courts, that they're just going to pay out regardless. $16 million already paid out. Yeah, I'll give it a try for damn sure. But like, it's just over years and years, you hear about this stuff, and people are not going to research into it. They're going to keep smearing his name. People think that he was a
I
sexual
would say
abuser.
something too, honestly, too. At the end of the day, as parents, why was y'all bringing y'all kids to hang out with Michael Jackson
Exactly.
anyway?
Yeah.
Now that's the part that I really want to know. Like that, and somebody pointed it out. And to be honest, like Michael Jackson, yes, he is a legend. He go crazy in the music world. But, during our years of being raised, outside of his music, he was deemed a weirdo.
Wacko Jacko.
Yeah, like he was always like somebody has said, usually, us growing up, Michael Jackson was usually just a punchline.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, yes, he has great, great music and whatnot, but it was just, and then just, he did say some questionable stuff in some interviews
of course.
sometimes. And I know some people were like, oh, has, he just still had the mindset of a child, this, that, and the third. But I'm still just in the thought,
The parents.
yeah, like you as a parent,
No.
would you say, I'm gonna take my kids to this pop star's house, this grown man, so they can go hang out with them? And obviously, if things were to happen and you're asking your kids with them, that means you left them unsupervised with this grown man.
Correct.
Did you not think that was weird to do that? Or
I think they didn't think it was weird at first, but they just want to stir up. I don't know. Yeah, you're
I'm
right. You're
like,
right on
as
that.
just like let's forget everything just for a moment.
Yeah.
And as a parent, you thought it was cool
No, I wouldn't think
to
that's
take your kid to some man you don't know outside of his music, leave your kids with that man, a grown man. You got little kids. Sometimes kids can't even really articulate what happened to them. It's above their mental capacity to even explain.
yeah.
Like, oh, you want to, oh, never land. Like, oh yeah, let's go do this. But I wouldn't leave my kids. I would be experiencing it with them.
Yeah.
So that whole thing as a whole was just, that's the part that blows me. Like, I'm like, huh? Like, why were y'all even taking them there unsupervised with a grown man in the first place? That wasn't weird to nobody? I think that's weird.
Correct. That is weird. But like even way before like his catalog, buying a lot of stuff. I can't find it right now, but like there was a list of catalogs that he bought, music that
The Beatles
the
catalog.
Beatles catalog, even more things that I didn't even know. Babyface, fucking a lot of other people's, and he was actually giving it back to them because you know how the music industry is. They just
And
want to
who
capitalize
was?
on it.
Sony didn't like that.
Sony didn't like it, so it was just a whole propaganda just against him, and because I
Yeah, there's a whole thing surrounding this whole thing, but even without all that, even just the setup of this whole thing, I just think that shit is weird.
yeah,
Like for
correct,
you to even in the first place agree to,
yeah, you're not
like, what were
very
you doing?
you're not a very supervised parent, or you're smart, or you're not that smart, or you're just plotting from the beginning.
Right. Like to me, that sound like a setup from y'all end.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, this could be interpreted so wrong later. Like, yeah, let's do this. But then on your end, it's like, why did you even agree to do that?
Yeah, yeah. What is your intentions in that?
What?
The Casio siblings initially defended MJ publicly for over 25 years, even joining press tours before coming forward with allegations. The 2020 hush settlement paid them roughly 16 million over 5 years, 2020 ending in 2025, which after which negotiations for more money failed. A judge ruled the 2026 lawsuit must go to the private arbitration due to a clause in the prior settlement agreement. I think after this, they should sign an agreement. You will not come back for more money. That should just be
And that's weird to
null and
me
void.
because why publicly come out for 25 years to defend him,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, oh no,
he's dead. He can't.
we were brainwashed.
He can't defend himself anymore. Yeah.
To me, that's a little like,
hmm Michael Jackson biopic. Michael was delayed and reworked due to legal restrictions from a 1993 settlement tied to abuse allegations. Yeah. Leave that man alone, man. But he's dead, so He can't defend himself, which fucking sucks. And yeah, keep your children away from strangers. Who cares if they're pop stars or
Yeah,
famous celebrities?
that's so weird to me. Like,
Yeah.
did
Morally,
y'all like him that much to just drop your kids off with him like that?
I mean, it seemed normal for a lot of
Did,
people. Hello, what's his name? R. Kelly? There was that situation with the girl that the dad supposedly dropped off to R. Kelly's house, allegedly. And that was like okay with. You know,
what be wrong
people
with
people
people?
people feel like if they could get inside the atmosphere of this pop star that they could possibly get money.
By any means, I guess, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Comment below your guys' thoughts on that.